back, Satin. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm late, but I don't care. Okay. There we go. Horizontal stream live. Vertical stream live. Alright, there we go. They're active. Welcome back, YouTube. Let me turn on my YouTube voice. Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're not doing Baldur's Gate 3. We're just talking. I know that's a less common thing on YouTube, but, you know, we're multi-streaming on Twitch, so. Alex Bale conspiracy theory about Magic School Bus? No. What is the... Oh my god, Satin. What is the Alex Bale conspiracy theory about the Magic School Bus? I'm ready to learn. I'm gonna Google that phrase exactly. Is it like that they're all dead or something? I'll send it to you. Listen to another time. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Oh, Alex Bale's okay. This is fascinating, just from what I've seen about it. I'm excited to go in and learn more. 46%, there you go. Does this person do theories about, like, all TV shows? Alex's word, I know. Listen, I was like... Is there anybody that wants to avoid Critical Role spoilers? Because I'm about to talk about it. Does this Alex do a video on Totally Spies? It's so weird that you guys can see in my coffee cup now. Because of the camera angle? I don't know if I like that. I'm like, I have to put it over... I have to put it so far away for you guys to see it. You have to go to bed. Alright, Satin. Why, you got work? You got work in the morning? I'm gonna head out, but you have a good one. Thanks, Outlaw Cowboy. Thanks for popping in. Been a hot minute. I hope you're doing well. We've got, like, We've got a couple people returning. You hear about Dispatch? I feel like there's so many controversies going on right now. It's just like, or like hot, like it depends on what like your algorithm shows you. Aviation Geek, welcome in. Okay, what's about Dispatch? Dispatch D's? But okay, so Critical Role, if you want to avoid Critical Role spoilers, now's your time to check out. I'm fully current up to campaign up to episode 4. Like, I've watched episode 4. A 19. Is Alex the most insane TTRPG player ever? 19, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. No Totally Spies, but we did do a Cocoa Puffs theory. Alright. Oh my gosh, you guys, we've already got some held messages on YouTube. That's crazy. YouTube's already wilding. Gazboy, you can behave. Okay? You can chill out. We're just talking. Calm down. We are talking about Critical Role. Thanks, it's Taylor Swift. Dang. Yeah, what did I say? Twitch, what did I say about YouTube today? I can handle it. I have the moderator open. Toby, a welcome viewer here, Toby. A username I recognize. He did a Teletubbies theory. Alright, I feel like I gotta check into this this YouTube, because I love conspiracy theories that aren't harmful, you know? And that's what that reminds me of. But okay, so spoiler warnings for campaign 4 for Critical Role, but a character died in episode 4. And then we're not doing Baldur's Gate 3 today. We're just talking. Maybe we'll play a game later, but it's kind of like neither here nor there. We're just talking. We're just yapping. We're seeing how that goes. But Alex Ward playing Occtis. Julian is your favorite. That's interesting, Sid. 1925, not Sid the Sloth. Julian is fascinating. He is a bit of an asshole, but I feel like he's got the setup for a bit of a character arc, you know? But Campaign 4 came out swinging, and I've been loving it. Occtis. This is Sid. This is like spoiler territory. If you don't want spoilers, move on. But with Occtis, like I was so sad that like Alex wasn't gonna be playing. Like I thought he was gone. The way Brennan discussed it, like the way he unveiled that, I'm like, oh, like he's dead. And then they were talking about it in the cooldown, crit roll cooldown on Beacon. And it was fascinating because Alex thought he was gone too. He's like, well, I guess I gotta make a backup character. But the natural 20 from Marisha, but kind of also from Taliesin, because Taliesin rolled a natural 20 as well. Jaime Lannister, I'm excited for him to get a little bit better. Right now, okay. My favorite character, I don't know what the other two tables are, because we have the soldier table, which we're gonna return to with the soldier table. I love Teor. He's fun. Tyranny's fun. I'm excited to see more of Robbie's character. Indra, welcome in. 5:53 a.m. Are you just waking up? Good morning. Genova side, hello, been a hot minute. KQ. Interesting username, but welcome in. Yeah, I'm from Canada. Saminium. Hello, welcome in. Dang. Tyranny, that's it. Love her, so fun. Is Tyranny your favorite Umbrio? Julian seems the most complex, which is why I enjoy him so much. I think, I do love Wikander, and I think Wikander's gonna have a crazy, like, he just found out, like, everything he knows is a lie, and so he's gonna go through all the stages of grief. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm curious to see if Wikander is going to be, like, a divine soul sorcerer, or if Sam is just gonna say, like, I'm playing a shitty cleric, because I would not put it past Sam to just be like, I'm playing a shitty cleric, because if there's anybody who sticks to a bit, it's Sam. It's okay, everything's going good, no worries, Genovicide. You've been out there touching grass. You've been out living life. I moved! I'm in a new place, probably. This is probably new to you. It's 2 a.m. Okay, time sound off. It's 2 a.m. for someone else. Well, it's probably 2:53 or 1:53. He's deaf at Divine Soul, so based on the spoiler. What spoiler? Like, he has divine blood in him or whatever, but I think I still wouldn't put it past Sam to try and play a cleric, even with a 10 wisdom. Bongaz. What do you think streamers do? Like, we can sit and just talk. Wait, hold on. Do I have the camera scene? Bongaz, here, hold on. I got this for you. We can just stare. I don't have to say anything. I'll just stare. Is this more entertaining? Is this what you wanted? That's loud. I don't know if YouTube can hear that. But I don't care. I don't think YouTube heard that, but to be honest, I don't care. I need a button that does a punch zoom on YouTube. Bringing out the wrench feels bad. No, I can handle them. I can handle them. Kalia, welcome in. Hello. We were talking about Critical Role. We're talking about Critical Role, and then we're also bullying YouTube. Can Canadian people speak French? Some can. I can't really. We learned French up until grade 10 or grade 11 because we learned in grade 10. It's passable. Quebec does. That's true. Quebec is like French first and then English. What type of music? I listen to pretty much everything except for like I'm not a huge country fan, but there's some country songs that I like. Oh man. Y'all are y'all are a lot sometimes. But I feel like that's just like the beginning of YouTube streams anyway. Oh, Sid has found us on the horizontal stream. There you go. Sid, you're probably like confused a little bit because if you're still here, you're like, why do I see all these YouTube chats but there's nobody here? And that's because there's two YouTube streams running at the same time. There's one vertically and one horizontally, and they're technically different streams. Oui, madame. That's interesting. Can you tell me more? Critical Role, Kalia? It's a bunch of nerdy-ass voice actors who sit around to play Dungeons and Dragons. Listens to a country album that's basically all country. Listen, Taylor Swift is she's like pop now, which I like, but I wouldn't call her country. Although then again, I have been liking Sabrina Carpenter, and she's inching closer and closer to country as well. But I'm not like, I don't like the pickup truck, blue jeans, in a straw hat that is a scarecrow. I'm not that into that kind of country. Yeah, we're talking about Critical Role, D&D, and the like. There's a million ways to the top of the mountain, but there's only one view. I do like that. Comparison is the thief of joy. Absolutely. I do like that quote. That's a good quote. I'm not gonna lie. I miss the yapping. Been busy, exhausted though. Listen, life's been a lot. Genovicide, what do you think about the new setup? It's a bit of a different camera angle. I can zoom it in a little bit more. I like to get feedback from people that matter and disregard the opinions of people that don't. Take that take as you will. Country Roads. How do you compare Brennan versus Matt's style of DMing? Both of them are great. I feel like it's like the gradient of like rules as written and rule of cool, and Brennan sides slightly to the rule of cool, and Matt slides slightly more to like rules as written. I love. Do you watch Sid? Do you watch Dropout? Do you watch Dimension 20? Because I haven't finished it, but I love Cloudward Ho. If you've watched Cloudward Ho, that's a super fun series. Tiny Satan. That's gonna get you banned on YouTube. No, I'm kidding. I did say I liked it. I must have missed the message. Oh, you like the setup. Okay. I'm glad. Well, Genovicide, YouTube, it's kind of going crazy right now. I've seen some stuff. So there's Court of Fae and Flowers. That was DM'd by Abria. That's like my favorite mini series. But I do like Brennan's style, and I think like where Brennan really excels is the narrative, and then I think like Matt sometimes does like more intensive like combat based like rules as written. I mean, I'm not saying that he gets the rules right every single time, but he tends to like lean to that. I think the perfect example is like Brennan on the opening monologue of like the whole campaign was like when Thiazi Fang was like, this is not a spoiler, he dies. But you know, he's on the block and Liam rolls the natural 20 and Brennan rules that the message cantrip kind of like carried over. Like that is nowhere near rules as written, but I think narratively it was perfect. Right? I've seen some stuff. Every person who's played a dirge. Brendan is funny like that because he does strike me more of a rules lawyer. I mean, really? Because like that message thing, Matt would never. I don't think Matt would do that at all. Tiny Satan. Y'all, you need to slow your roll. Hi, RT. Wait, hold on. Why are some people's messages coming through and some aren't? Brendan is a 10,000% a rules lawyer? I don't think so. I disagree. The hi on YouTube isn't a message. I know! It says RTGMS18 said hi. But it doesn't come through on here. That's super weird. Let me do a little test. But then Satin's messages. Oh, it's an emote from mobile. Oh. So that comes through. That's interesting. I wonder if this filters out emotes. Hold on. Events filter. Let me check the settings. Settings general. Overlay. Invert chat direction. Show platform icons. Show events. Visible messages. It doesn't say that it's filtering out icons. Super weird. I'll just keep an eye on it. Hi, Blaine. See, Blaine Justin, is this... It says said hi. But... Hold on. Well, there he does. Hi! Listen! Grandmama. It's fine. I'm doing well. It's interesting. I wonder what this said. It must be like a preemptive message that they're allowed to put. Oh, the wave. Is that that emote? I'm not sure how to like... No, this is hand pink waving. But welcome in, Blaine. As a personality though, Brennan is 1,000% rules lawyer, but he breaks the rules for narrative purposes. But that I guess, so you're saying he's a rules lawyer, but also when he DMs, he leans to the rule of cool. And so the number one rule he abides by is the rule of cool. Is that what you're saying? Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm projecting that onto Umbrio right here, but I think Brennan's style of DMing is better to watch, but I feel like I prefer to play. Oh yes, in Matt's table, I think it is the difference between Matt being a game and Brennan being a literature guy. Sid, that's a perfect explanation. I was actually having this conversation with Razzie because he's been saying I've been forcing him to watch Critical Role, but he wants to watch it. He wants to watch Critical Role. But I was saying, like, this feels... I'm really enjoying it. However, both things can be true at the same time. The internet has a hard time understanding that two things can be true at the same time. But it's very entertaining, but I feel like this campaign is more structured with the viewer in mind than any other campaign before it. Like, the first game was obviously most home game-like, but this campaign feels much more intentional at being entertaining to watch. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just not a home game, right? And they acknowledge it. Like, Abria was joking, like, perfectly attainable. Like, this is not a home game anymore. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I actually have a command for it. Hold on, where is it? Is it OF? Hold on. I think I have a command for this. There you go. I don't know if it's still gonna work. Oh. Interesting. Oh, my bit.ly went down. Oh, continue to destination. Okay, here you go. Okay, here. Here you go, YouTube. Yeah, I am AI. I am so AI. Hold on. I know, I forgot about it too. It's been a while since somebody has asked for it. I don't think they'll know. It's a joke, but whatever. I don't know why it redirects to Shopify. That's super weird. Here you go. But yeah, I forgot I set that up because it is annoying when people ask for it. It's not on sale. It's just weird that like it redirects to that. It like redirected to a weird Bitly page, but that's my only fan right there. You know what'd be funny is if I set like up like an alternate camera link. I set up like an like a, an off, you know, The Office, how there's multiple camera angles. I set up a camera angle that was dedicated to a fan, like a spinning fan, and so we can go to the only fan cam. Doesn't know how many bees there are. What are you, Riz? I don't understand. I don't understand. Slim, how did you say said hi? How did you do it? Not the sixth. Oh my god. You're so unique. It's a mobile thing. Okay, hold on. I want to see what people are seeing when they send said hi. How do I do this? I've never actually watched what my stream looks like digitally. Man, my Instagram is getting way too many notifications. Okay. How do I see view channel? Oh, I can see it's live there. Okay, let's click this. I'm watching myself. Oh, is it like if I press the heart button? That's interesting, Lunks. Maybe you should go to the bathroom. Okay. How Slim? How did you? Okay, but Genovicide figured it out. How did you figure it out? Oh my god, you guys are so fucking weird. Hold on. Oh, that's so interesting because I can see now. It's interesting that there's like an overlay of chat. Okay. Slim, I still can't figure out how you did that. It's when you go to the live stream of someone on YouTube mobile app, you have a button to say hi. It's for viewers, not owners of the channel. Dang it! The Evil Dead! Thank you for explaining it, though. I'm like, I just want to see what it looks like. After a second, YouTube tells you say hi. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Genovicide. I appreciate it. My god. Okay. But yes, Brennan being, you know, I think the rules lawyer stuff comes from like more of his time on Game Changer, like seeing him do like you have to try your best kind of thing. The fact that he won second best episode, right? But seeing him do that, I cannot win. Exactly. Like, but did you guys see the final episode of like Game Changer that wasn't the debate stage? It was the other one that was the secret episode. Thanks for the Discord check. Yeah, no side I will. Wait, announcements. Did you post it in general chat? Oh, that's cool. That's a really high quality. Damn, like your screenshot quality is like super high quality. Is that weird to say? It's weird that like it's so crisp. Yes, Blaine Justin, that's the point. I was trolling. I don't have an only Blaine Justin r/whoosh. That's the joke. I don't have one. That's an only fan. It's literally a fan. It's one fan. It's only fan. Dang! It's a thing. I'm like, I wish the people that like I thought that there was a common level of understanding, but no. And yes, Blaster, what's up? This is just yapping. And okay, I'll show Genovicide's screenshot real quick. Yeah, you encounter those evil dead. Look at like Genovicide, that is insanely like high quality of a screenshot blown up. It's crazy. S25 running QHD. Oh, how do you set up the resolution? Because like I have an S24 plus. So how do you like set that up? Because like whenever I take a screenshot, my screenshots go kind of blurry. There's the other one. Like this is like insanely crisp. The link didn't work. It should have. It was a fan. Hold on. If I pull it up, where was it? If I scroll back. This is why I was like, I don't know. There you go. That's what the link should have sent you to. I have it ready for people like, for viewers like you to call back to PBS. Display options. Okay, I'm gonna follow this. Settings. Display. I hate the new AI. Display. Dark mode. Font and style. Screen resolution. Ooh! Oh my god. I feel like I'm unlocking a whole nother phone. Oh, but it uses a lot of battery. A Rickroll would work too. Okay. Oh, wow. It's like a... That's crazy! Wow! So my photos have been even more insane, is what you're telling me. That's crazy! I'm so excited. Thank you for showing me that, Genovicide. I know! I'm seeing Super HD's nuts. That's crazy! Oh my god. My TikTok comments on TikTok are about to get so much more high def. That's crazy. Okay, so Genovicide just taught me how to have like an HD setting on my phone. Although I'm sure it'll like chug. It's gonna chug the data. Or it's gonna chug the battery life on my phone. I can play Pokemon Go. Oh my god, I should open it. Hold on. I can play Pokemon Go in like X Games mode. I'll see into the data files. Okay. I can't tell. I think it is better. I'm catching a little Pikachu. Damn. It's like I'm in my phone. That's super cool. Sorry about that. How do how do computers get drunk? They get they do screenshots. Let's go. Hi Don. Welcome in. Ingress originally. Huh. I don't know what that game is, but I love Pokemon, so I prefer that one. You have a date on Friday. Congrats, Blank All Day. Made a pact to not to go on until Friday. What do you mean? Like you're not gonna talk until Friday? Or what do you mean go on? You're not gonna go on a date until Friday, Blank All Day? Down better believe. Why acting like I'm just acting like myself, you know. You could scroll on by an older GPS based game. I feel like the popularity is like of Pokemon is the fact that people love Pokemon, but I'm just gonna look up Ingress. Game. I can't spell game apparently. I mean, like, you could also argue that like geocaching is also like a location-based game. Oh, hold on. YouTube, you can't see this 1 second. Here you go. Is it still going? What did you collect things? Do you meet people? Portal key. Ingress report. I mean, it's cool. What are all these little things? Original Ingress, Ingress Prime. I actually like how this one looked better. Yeah, I really don't watch anime, unfortunately. I've watched like a couple, but it's just not, I don't know. It's just not. Most of them aren't for me. Search Ingress live map. I will, but maybe with my prom scene off in case it decides to dox me. What's my favorite song? I don't really have one at the moment. Let me look at Ingress game map. Ingress live map. Oh, you know what I haven't looked at is the pixel drawing map recently. Welcome to Ingress. Wait, it's literally by Niantic. Niantic. I have to sign in. Focus stop, the Ingress portal. Oh, it literally is the same thing. Well, Niantic wanted like maps and stuff. Honor Dice, congratulations, Novaside. Giving a silent voice a try. Oh, anime. Got you. CTF on GPS. Yeah, with a Google account. Okay, I'll sign in. Well, they didn't yeah, they copied the database. So it's less of like a company stealing from somewhere else and just porting over what they have. Niantic spatial sign in. Sign in with Apple, sign in with Google. Dang, you can't create a username. I hate websites that do this. No game account is associated with the username. Right, like I just wanted to sign in for the first time. Maybe you can't log in anymore. you got it to me. You got it first. Slim, I saw it too. I'm trying to sign in, but it won't let me sign in with a new Google account. It just tells me I don't have an account. No game account is associated with this username. If you're a new user, please download and register a new account in the game and try again. If you're an existing user, please... Oh. I have to download... Okay, it's too much. It's too much, Evil Dead. But I trust... listen, maybe I'll download it later. I have to download the app. That's crazy. That's what I said, Riz. What did Riz say? Niantic, yes. I mean, so they sold Pokemon Go to Scopely because Niantic got what they wanted out of Pokemon Go. Is they just wanted a shit ton of location data. They didn't care about the game really. I mean, like the fact that like Pokemon Go prints the money, sure, that's great, but they wanted the data. Yeah, Riz said it louder. Riz is stealing Slim's joke. Andre, welcome in. Welcome in with the Popcat. Yeah, I'll give it a try. But, you know, I like the little Pokemon, so I might stick with that. Sid earlier did ask if I tried the Digimon game. Is there a new Digimon game? I'm not necessarily the most haven't like watched too much. I never watched like the cartoons and stuff. Like Digital Monsters, yeah. I know. But I know Pokemon also had cartoons, and so I feel like I want to watch through those. They already had the location database. Ingress players created the portal, aka gyms. Yeah, but they wanted like spatial data and stuff like that, you know. Typical overlord corporation type shit. So, okay. I gotta remember, I will do this after Oak Trees. If you're still lurking, I will test out the Crypt Clipper badge thing. I'll watch 5 streams or 5+. So I'll try 6 for good measure for 5 minutes, or 6 minutes to see if I get the badge. You know, I'm not a huge fan of corn. Can I just be so real? I don't know if I've ever said that. I just don't really like corn. It's not, it's not, it's not great. You could take a pic of anything interesting and declare it as a portal before Pokemon Go, and then you'd have it. Oh, yes. So I've heard about that, but I didn't know what app it was because I've heard people have done that before, where they were trying to like add like their house as something interesting, so they get a Pokestop. But now, so there's different ways you can add Pokestops on Pokemon Go. So my guess, because I've added Pokestops in Pokemon Go using the app, so unless it backwards dates it and puts it in Ingress. Yeah, YouTube is being typical YouTube. Yeah. Um, Corn's mid at best. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it with like. Actually, there's not very many instances where I want corn, if I'm being honest. A freak on a leash, cold battler. Wait, you've been here before, haven't you? You know what? Like, yeah, I do like spinach. I like spinach a lot. Love you, Sabrina. Dang. I mean, like, I need to get my roots done, but thank you. That's a compliment. Lemon, hello. After Pokemon Go came out, now you can't add portals and submit them in Ingress. Got you. I mean, like, people would talk about, like, there was an app that they could upload their stuff before it was made available for everybody. Because now if you're over, like, I think it's level 43 now in Pokemon Go, you can upload Pokestops. Left from Pakistan, hell yeah. I'm not sure what you're saying. Is that like, because that's like a clothing slash shoe brand. Woke up from a nap. I'm like, I could. There's not. What do you mean? There's love anywhere. It doesn't matter the country. There's good people everywhere. I can see the hearts and wait, hold on. I can see hearts and happy faces coming up on the screen. That's cute. Tamardi and welcome in. Hello? Question mark. Answer? Question mark. You, I'm not sure what you're saying. They're Evil Dead. That's true. Good people everywhere. Just like there's loser in government everywhere. Absolutely. There's corruption in government everywhere. It's not about the country name. There's shitty people everywhere. And there's good people everywhere. It doesn't matter where you're from. I tend to take things like quite literally. I guess I'm just like not. I don't want to explain to me. I can just delete the message. I guess I just don't get it. And I don't want it to explain to me. We'll just move on. But besides, I mean, like, in it, like we talk about like American stuff all the time about how like what an absolute mess America is. Thanks, Tamara. I appreciate it. Or wait, Tamardian. Tamardian? Try my best. What games have I played this year? Sid. Also, I'm from before. Haven't played Digimon games, but I mostly play Baldur's Gate 3 on stream. However, off stream, I play a lot of like Islanders. Haven't played in a bit though, and I play a ton of Civ 7. I like the Civilization series is very fun. I like to play resource management games, etc., etc. We're number one and making a mess, but number one. Mm-hmm. No, but America specifically is a mess right now. Have I played Red Dead 2? It's my favorite game. I haven't, but I have watched people play it. I have watched people play Red Dead 2. I don't know what Anno is. Jennifer didn't know YouTube new hairstyle. I mean, it's less new. It's just like, oh, because you watch me play Shadowheart, and I have this is the wig. This is the wig. I'm joking. This is a joke. And the Shadowheart wig is my real hair. Hi from Indonesia. Oh, we see. Listen. Hi from Indonesia. Got a fan from here. Look, you know, it's very interesting. Like, so there's a huge diversity of like. I feel like Twitch. It's like Spain. It's interesting that YouTube has an entirely like different like. There's a lot more countries represented on YouTube. Like, there's more people from different. How do I describe this? Compared to like Twitch, it's very like Anglo focused. There are other languages and stuff like that, but it's kind of neat how like I never get somebody from like from YouTube from Twitch like we were talking like there was somebody from Pakistan, somebody from Indonesia. Like it just doesn't happen as much on YouTube or on Twitch. EU, yeah, exactly. North America, Australia, New Zealand. YouTube is much more versatile. Yeah, well, I mean, the user base, like, it's probably over 1 billion monthly, right? Like, active monthly users. Like, okay, let's look up the active monthly users of YouTube. Oh, I was way under. I was way under. Oh my god. It's estimated that there's 2.5 to 2.7 billion users that use YouTube every month. Yeah, I thought it was I was guessing 1 billion. Linus made a whole video about it. Okay. But versus like Twitch, what is like there's is it Sully Gnome? Versus like this is Twitch stats. But if you go on an average of a 30 days, oh, it doesn't say individual, but there's an average of 1.8 million people. Yeah, that's a good rule. We're taught that's rule number 2 in Canada. Don't eat yellow snow. Don't ask me about rule number 1. Oh yeah, thank you, sorry Slim. Seems like Jen's streaming on YouTube today. Guess I gotta clock in. So this is like Twitch's monthly stats. Obviously, there's a huge boost from the pandemic, but what is that? Peak viewers. Oh, that must have been a specialty stream. So I call it like 2 million. There's like 2 million viewers on like an average of 2 million users. Now, it's not like who's there monthly, so you might want to call it a little bit more than 2 million. But compared to YouTube, which is 2.6 billion. So yeah, you get a lot of there's a lot more different countries represented quickly. Rule number 1, listen, I can't share. It's like the rule of Fight Club. I'm not allowed to talk about rule number 1 in Canada. I'm not allowed to talk about it. I don't know who you're talking about. The female streamers, but listen, so Evil Dead, like the thing is, like female streamers get like such a bad rap, to be honest. It's tough because like when I play Baldur's Gate 3, I mean, I completed my first Belle Delphine, okay. I completed my first ever, if you've played Baldur's Gate 3, I completed my first ever honor mode playthrough. I completed it. I didn't lose my honor mode. And it's kind of, you gotta be kind of like, you gotta be pretty tactical about it. But YouTube especially, not sorry YouTube, I will never say sorry to YouTube, but YouTube really likes to only talk about my appearance versus like, I actually have some brain cells that work half the time. And so it's kind of like, I'm reduced to just what I look like, which kind of sucks. I am from Canada, yeah. I did try to put the Canadian flag in my stream title, but unfortunately it just reduced it to the letters CA. I live in the northern US and moose are a thing we have to worry about. Have you guys seen the house hippos? We have to deal with house hippos. Hundreds, even oh, that's sweet. That's really sweet. I appreciate it. Honestly, I just like, I don't know, like my sister lives on Canada, Ontario. Well, that is the other side of the country. But fair enough. Gross misogynistic people, absolutely. And it's just like, it sucks that it's just like, so I did start streaming on Twitch earlier today, and I had like a little yap session with Twitch before I went live on YouTube, because I just know sometimes YouTube is just a peach to deal with. Cousins who live in Montreal, Quebec. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys a YouTube video. 1 second. Oh, but if YouTube can't hear it. You guys heard about the, North American house hippo? Some of you guys have mices or meese, but here, let's watch this YouTube video 1 second. Turn on the Chrome scene. It is the second calm down, Adobe. Canada is the second largest country by landmass. So, how much land we have? It's the second largest country. First ever country is Russia. By landmass, okay. Alright, guys. Chrome scene. I'll make this a little, we'll full screen it. I'm sorry, YouTube, if you can't hear it. I don't know how to fix it. Weird Al, for sure, yeah. I've seen some of Weird Al stuff. Can I have dino nuggets? You're allowed? Yeah. It's your boy Pablo. You're allowed to make chicken nuggets. Only if you share. Only if you share with the class. Jesus Christ! Calm down. Where are you? How? Hold on a second. How is that working? You see this? Oh, it shows up on here. That's so weird. Can we get, where am I? I don't know. Cuz it didn't show up in the chat. I know. That's kind of terrifying. Why did the music stop? Oh, I turned it off because we're watching a thing. Yeah, Razzie, I'm super weirded out. Thanks, Tamardin. Sorry, y'all. No, but it's super weird because it's not in either of the streams. Relocating to UK about a year ago? Okay, there you go. Thanks for popping in, Tamardian. Tamardians, yeah! Yeah, so if you look on the screen, I have it up on YouTube. But like it doesn't show in the chat. Like it just shows that I timed them out. But all of those messages, it didn't show. I probably shouldn't bring attention to it. But that's super weird. No, it didn't get deleted because Slim has been moderating and it didn't show up. It just showed up in the overlay. I know, but Slim, it didn't. You know how I? Do you know how I did it? Is I deleted it in where I could see it, which is my streamer bot overlay. Maybe I should send this clip to YouTube because that feels like somebody's abusing something. Evil Dead, let's not bring that back up. We moved on. Deleting it. API injection. I'm not sure what that like it just feels like so cuz I am actually I'm partnered with YouTube. Like I have monetization with YouTube, but I am actually in a YouTube program for the live streaming. And so I actually have like recourse to be able to like say like, "Hey, there's this super weird thing that happened." But okay, listen. Let's move on and let's watch the house hippo thing. Okay? I'm a little weirded out by that. But whatever. YouTube, you might not be able to hear this, but we'll see how. Wait, hold on. I need to make sure I have YouTube unmuted. Good. Okay. Have you guys seen this? It's true. This is the North American house hippo. Crazy that this existed well before AI. Look at this. Uploaded 19 years ago. 2006, and we still have to deal with, is it real or is it AI? Baby hippo. Hippo, yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry if YouTube, if you couldn't hear it. It's on a weird thing. Slim, what is that? This message was paid for by the Coalition of Plugging Stuff for Cops. Doom doom. Okay. But thank you for the phone upgrade. Yes, Genovicide, thank you for the phone upgrade. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm super excited. Razzie, I gotta show you this. My phone is on X Games mode now. You thought it was powerful before, but it's even more powerful now. But you might also have this upgrade. I'm not sure. But that's true. Hippos have a huge, their jaws are insane. But yeah, the absolute Shartma, I was so proud of that of that edit. I thought it was super funny. So thank you, thank you, Slim, for appreciating it. Damien, God, y'all are crazy. It's like Mudang, super cute. Yeah, it's honestly insane. Honestly, also when I times I went out in here, the username looks different than what is here. Damien, you crazy girl. I shield you from a lot. That's crazy. Hold on, I gotta turn off the Chrome. Slim sees, but honestly, you guys get shielded from the worst of it on YouTube. It's 12 it's 23:45, so I'll greet y'all with a good night. Have a good night, Evil Dead. Listen. I've got a lot of people from the UK. Absolutely. Well, not you said you're from the UK, but yeah. No, Lemon, like I would say 1 in 10 people who come in here from YouTube are normal sane people. Lemon, you so far seem to be the most sane so far. Ingress, maybe. Maybe. But I do love my Pokemon Go. I might stick with it. Yeah, that's true. The cat fund. I am trying to get a cat. I don't have a litter box out at the moment, but I am trying to get a cat. Oh, we need more than 1K total, Slim. I'm paying for the rest of it, but the 1K is for the damage deposit. Okay, Sid, you're also pretty sane today. But the ratio 1 in 10 I think stays strong. With the amount of people we've been chatting, Sid, Lemon. I think the jury's still out on Evil Dead if they're sane or not, but we'll see. I am when you I'm not sure if I want to delve into the other topic because we talked about Critical Role and Occtis and Brennan. The other part of my stream title is something else, but it's politics, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to dive into this on YouTube. Pab Ayato 7910, welcome in. You're the next contestant on YouTube's Most Insane. Are you competing? The YouTube guidelines are really good, otherwise would people go insane like in Instagram? Okay, so if we were to rank social media, is there a tier list for this? Tier list maker for everything. Let's see if we can find it. I keep getting blue protocol ads because we looked it up the other day. Why is Instagram not on here? That's such a weird tier list. Okay, hold on. Okay. I don't know what some of these are. Let's do this. They're questionable at best. Absolutely. They're quick to remove sensitive content. Yeah, like Instagram is. Alone, not lonely. Slim, shouldn't those people just go get job? Wait, then they can pay for their own. What are you talking about? Okay. Is Amazon a social media platform? I don't think so. Here's a tier list maker. Can I like here? You know what I'll do is I'll zoom in so we skip the ads. Oh, I have an ad blocker, but it doesn't work very well apparently. Amazon is a rainforest. Yeah, it's not a social media platform like it's saying here. But we'll rank them anyway. Okay, here you go, YouTube. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix that. Okay. I do like a ramen noodle. Okay, so what we're doing is all social media. This is supposed to be social media platforms, but I don't know. We're going to rank them based off of how nice the comments are. So this ranking is the tier list of, in my experience, because I post on like every other platform, right? I post on every platform. And so I have a different perspective on like which platform has the nicest comments. I'm going to leave the ones I don't know. I don't know what this is. But I do know Twitch. And I post on Twitch. I'm going to say Twitch, and so the only thing that we're grading on is how nice the comments are. How sane and nice the comments are, okay? I'm putting Twitch in, honestly, an A tier. A tier for Twitch because they're generally pretty chill. My regulars are generally pretty chill. The DeviantArt, okay, I haven't posted on it. Is that Tinder? Do you guys... Microsoft Teams is a social media platform? Anyways. Okay, Steam is gonna go in B tier. Is this Tinder? Put it in D tier. This is... I don't know which one this one is. Can I add a new... Can I add a new row? Add row below. New. We're gonna call it purple. Oh, we made it D tier. Hold on, let's change this one to yellow. Or green is what it was. And we're changing this one to purple and call it Don't Know. Not social media. Okay. I don't know why. Tell me why this looks like a... I don't even want to say. I know this is Steam. I know it's Steam. This is Telegram. Right? eBay, Etsy. As a social media platform, you're right. It's kind of crap. I'll move it down. I am open to discussion. I'll put Steam in C tier. I'm gonna take out all the ones I don't think are social media platforms. I mean, like, this is just a messaging app. Amazon as a social media platform, Etsy, eBay, Gmail, Imgur? That's a GIF website. What is this one? Yeah, it's not social media, but you can interact with communities there. I don't know what that is. These are all social media. Discord is a social media platform. Messenger, though? Is this Omegle? I don't know what that is. Shutterfly? Yahoo. Quora? I don't know what SoundCloud? Is that Apple Music? Spotify? Skype? Because Skype is a social media platform, but it's dead. Is that WhatsApp? It's a bad... Listen, okay, I'll put these two in D tier because they're bad social media platforms. Is that LinkedIn? Zoom? Google Meet? What the fuck? What the hell is even that? Me? I don't know what that one is. Visco? What is this one? Is that MSN? Yeah, WhatsApp isn't... It's like messaging. It's not necessarily like... I wouldn't view WhatsApp as like social media. Skype is dead, I'm pretty sure. WhatsApp really good? Hold on, what's Kick? Not the streaming platform. I'm scared to search this, actually. It's around Steam level, though. Okay. Tell me why this one looks like a Diva Cup. Anyways. Okay. So this is about how nice and sane the comments are versus like D tier is like out of pocket or not a social. This is not social media. I feel like I need to put these down here for now because we're not ranking them as social media. Thank you, Anon Guy 442. Welcome in. By the way, I did see your messages earlier. Do we count Gmail as a social media app? I get some really. Where's AOL? Is this MSN? Is that what this one is? Okay. And what is this one? What is that? Okay, you guys are gonna be. This is gonna be controversial. It's like Google Plus. Okay. Because I post on a lot of the main social media apps, I can honestly say TikTok comments are S tier. The fact that you can reply photos in the comments, my comments on TikTok are typically pretty positive. We're putting it up there. I'm a dish. Welcome in. Gmail. I hate getting emails from work. I hate getting spam emails, but they're not that mean. So I'm gonna put Gmail actually in B tier. Isn't Imgur just a GIF website? Nope, that's not what I was thinking of. Oh, there's a lot of... I can't rank it. There's a lot of interesting stuff over there. I realize I just showed it on YouTube, but I don't care. Madish, welcome in. We're ranking social media platforms based off of sanity of the comments because YouTube... I'm sorry, YouTube. You'll beat out Tinder, but YouTube, your comment section is rough. Reddit, also, you know what? I'll go one at a time. I just moved YouTube down to D tier though, but Imgur, I'm gonna say don't know because I don't use Imgur. I don't know what this is. Does anybody know what this hand is? A hand waving. All these social are so large, they're not really monoliths. That's true, Sid. Yeah, like because I actually do know a couple creators that post on TikTok and they hate the comments. I don't know. Let's see. Hand waving. I'm like trying to figure out what app that even is. Because it's not labeled in the tier maker. And I like... How do I can't even like save the image. Copy the image. Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay. I can take a screenshot of it. And I can upload. This is such a weird list. But some of them didn't have like Instagram. House party? $19th. The app was discontinued in 2021. There you go. House party. Discontinued. Snapchat. We're gonna put Snapchat in B tier. Not that mean. Not that nice. It's just how it is. Twitter/X. It's the bottom of the barrel. Facebook. Just a little bit better than Twitter. Tumblr. I'll put it in A tier. Generally, pretty sane. I like it there. Vine. I never really posted on Vine. I actually never posted on Vine, but I had a good experience with the app. I'll put it moderately in B tier. I know, Twitter's the worst. That's why it's down there. Reddit. God. Is Reddit worse or better than Tinder? I think Reddit's... Well, it depends. Exactly. Twitter, the Vine boom, it's great. Yeah. Twitter sucks. Default is just, yeah, absolutely it is. I like, so there's like, you know, like there's really good subreddits, but there's also really, it's just like the best and the worst of the internet, in my opinion. Because the worst is really bad on Reddit, in my opinion. But if we didn't have Reddit, we wouldn't have the Am I the Asshole podcasts, and we wouldn't have the Minecraft parkour generated content for YouTube and TikTok. I know, it's tough because it was the best of times and it's the worst of times on Reddit. But I am leaning towards. I haven't posted on Reddit though. It's kind of the same with Discord. It's like depends on the Discords that you're in. But me okay, I'll go with my personal experience with these platforms. And so my personal experience with Reddit is actually pretty positive. Discord is also pretty positive. That doesn't feel right. I think it feels like it goes there. Listen, they're funny AF. That's what I'm saying. If Reddit didn't exist, where would we get that content from? Okay, so this is my experience on Instagram, okay? Instagram funded my dice, like it was the driving force of my dice business for a very long time. I very rarely received hate comments. South Park Ace of Spades, welcome in. So this is my personal experience with this platform, okay? But Instagram is actually my experience. I know somebody else has different experiences. My experience with Instagram has been very good. And so I need to reevaluate. So my experience with Steam is also quite good. I'm gonna move it up to B tier. I did get I don't want to talk about it too much, but I did get people can stalk people on Steam very easily. Shiny Click Clack Rocks, I make those. I made those. Instagram comments got no mercy. Listen. It depends on what you post. I have on Instagram. Hold on. I have nothing but good comments on. Wait, hold on. This one? This video? Oh, I realize YouTube can't really see it. I've made boots and stuff. It's got 800,000 views, and honestly, like, most of the comments are super nice. How was your heartbeat, fast or slow? Let me check. It's above resting. My resting heart rate's around 73. And so my heart rate's at about 90 right now. I used to be able to I figured out a way to get my heart rate on stream from Fitbit, but okay, Facebook Messenger. It's average. Is this Omegle? I've never used it. I've never used it. I don't know. This is why I'm sane, is I never used Omegle. This is LinkedIn. I like LinkedIn memes making fun of LinkedIn. The comment section is pretty corporate. And so I'm gonna put it in the bottom of B tier. Sociopathic. That's an interesting take. Oh, you never did. Well, a non guy. Sometimes it just goes by too quickly. You never did reply on how rough, bad we. What do you mean? I make fun of YouTube for being like, listen, look, you guys are in D tier for a reason. You need D's nuts in your mouth. I don't believe you, South Park. All right, Pinterest. Pinterest comments are fine. I can't believe the only one in S tier is TikTok. I'm gonna put Pinterest comments like right about here. Move over one. And then that's MSN, right? No. MSN Messenger? Oh, it's similar, but not that. What is this one? Hold on, let's find out what this one is. Got him! Well, I subbed to you. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it, and thank you for being a sane lemon. I can't wait for lemon. I can't wait for you to meet Mango. We have another fruit on YouTube, sorry, on Twitch named Mango. That'll be the day when they're both on the stream at the same time. I used Omegle a couple times for videos. Friends and I dressed up and stuff and did the Harlem Shake. Yep. Oh, it's MySpace. I never used MySpace. I'm too young for MySpace. So I will put that in the didn't use. My complimentary comments are like, you pretty nice makeup. Listen, I actually prefer nobody comments on my appearance, and you comment on my fine intellect. But hey, you know what? I will take the positive comments over some of the wild stuff that happens on YouTube. I had MySpace. It was emo. That's super. Yep. Just say it. That's so you. It was. That is you, but that's also like classic. What year did you do that, Slim? Harlem Shake was what, 2012? Oh, 2013. Okay. 2013. Because, like, Slim, if you did this anytime after 2025, I might have to ban you. I'm just saying. Addicting Games, mini clip. What was it? Cool Math Games? Does Cool Math Games still exist? Hi, Alvy. Cool Math Games? Oh yeah, we're still going. Suika. The Papa Louie's games, you guys, the Papa, maybe that's what we play on stream today. Do you guys remember? Oh my god, I loved these games. Hold on. The Cheeseria, I don't even remember this one. Freezeria, I remember like, oh, they don't, where's like there was a taco, there was a burger, there was an ice cream. If I click this one, will more come up? So nostalgic, so true, Boba. Hi, Alvi, by the way, welcome in. Yeah, we are doing a tier list. Well, we're done. So this is my final tier list of social media platforms. It's kind of dumb that these exist. I don't even know what half of these are, but you know what? I'm glad it's inclusive of like other platforms that are more popular, but Shutterfly, not a social media platform. Etsy, eBay, Amazon, not a social media platform. I feel like I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. But these are my personal social media platforms. 12 years ago? Okay, Slim, you don't get banned because you did it at a time it was more relevant. Okay, let me fix. I just zoomed in on the Chrome scene so that way it kind of like cut out the ads. For some reason, it wants to sell me a trip to Auckland, even though I have never Googled like traveling to Australia in my life before. Okay, let's take a look. I'm just gonna mute the site so we don't get, our ears don't get blasted. But yeah, see, there's more of them. Like Cupcake Burgeria. It sounds terrible. I'm actually so hungry right now. Freezeria. Taco Mia. Why didn't these show up when I was like looking for them? There was one that was wings. Oh, the wing one. I loved it. Watch off stream for sure. I gotta watch an ad for Grammarly. Can we skip the ad? Want a break from the ads? Cool Math Games has to host it because it's like Java that doesn't run anymore, right? I loved this game so much. I don't know how, like, it's better. Didn't this site even existed? Well, I mean, like, so the Papa Louie stuff used to exist on something else. Maybe I should have kept the zoom in. I can't change. Oh, I can change the hair color. Oh, there's no fun, bright colors. I'm like, I actually low-key want to play this. Ooh, there's like makeup. Okay, so full disclosure, the library computers in my school had an awful proxy security for band sites. So after school, like four of my friends made a games club and played Stick Arena for 2 hours every day. Honestly, it's a tale as old as time. Is like bypassing your school's firewall for sure. I think it's probably tougher nowadays than it used to be, but for sure. Did you guys ever use Moodle? We had this Moodle thing, and like there was this function that teachers could turn off where you would type slash beep all and it would make all of the computers beep. Oh my gosh, neck length. Wee. Oh my god. Okay, head position. That's so funny. Head size. HOTTOGO. Okay, your name. You can't. I can't change my name. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's like so pixelated. There's like different sauces. You arrange it on a plate. I kept Line Writer on a flash drive. Which one's Line Writer? Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh for sure. Yeah, I remember this one. On the DS. Oh man. I'm like trying to think about the games. I also loved like Neopets, and so there's some Neopets games that I loved as well. Why did Flash die? Why did hold on. Thank you, Reddit. Security holes, browser vendors didn't like being blamed for hacks. There was really Flash that had the issue. Plus, vendors like Apple didn't want someone else off HTML5. Could you get like hacked if you played a Flash game on the internet? So Adobe stopped it. Olivia, welcome in. Adobe stopped updating it. I had a phone that still had Flappy Bird. I hate this AI overview, but sometimes I'll just like click one of these things. Hmm. It also helps that HTML5 added most of the features Flash was being utilized for. But like, didn't like Club Penguin, Neopets, I mean those are all like they're declining usage for sure. Oh, Slim, I need Chris Smith, thank you. I do need to set that up. I was looking at Ko-Fi. If it's crazy that YouTube is the predominant chatter right now, but if you're interested, um Slim, what, okay, so I unfortunately I don't like Stream Elements or Streamlabs. I kind of want to stay away from them, but it seems like to do a donation goal it might have to be one of those two. But if you're on Twitch and you've seen a dono goal, what was it run through? For the most part, it's Streamlabs or Stream Elements. There's a way to do it with Ko-fi. And then I was also thinking about potentially Razzie and I could do like the same donation link. So it's like our collaborative donation link. But there's a built-in one now. Yeah, but I don't want Twitch to take like 50% of it. You know? May only be subs. There is like a sub goal, but then like Twitch takes 50% of that. So like you guys don't want that. I don't want that. So but yeah, we can look into that. I mean, I have been looking into that, but I just don't know. I haven't seen too many options aside from Streamlabs and Stream Elements. Because there's not a lot of overlays. I'm pretty sure I saw one on Ko-fi though. Which is more lucrative, Twitch or YouTube? It depends. So I would say for my, because I've been streaming like, oh, I'm coming up on like 4 years. The first couple years was Twitch for sure. But on YouTube, actually, last month, I had a really good YouTube video. And so last month, I made over $100. And so last month was the first month that YouTube made more than Twitch. Just from ads. I don't know if that's... I show off my... Not that I show off my stats, but I don't hide my stats. Like, I don't make, like, insane amounts of money on YouTube. I'm approaching... I've been monetized for... On YouTube, I've been monetized for, like, 2 years. Hold on. I don't necessarily want to show all the stats. Give me a second. Analytics. Overview. Ah! Who did that? How do I change the month? That's fine. Oh. It doesn't want to change. Yeah, you got me, Slim. I was locked in. But I would say it's YouTube now. Penguin shared his revenue and his YouTube was like 36. Oh my god, Twitch being 4 million. Well, so like Sid, I talk about this on Twitch. is that my goal would be to be a big YouTuber and a small Twitch streamer. Because, like, I love having, like, being able to read almost every chat message. I like being able to recognize the usernames in my Twitch chat. But YouTube has, like, the best ad revenue of most platforms. Like, it's better than, all of the main platforms. So TikTok, Instagram, that kind of stuff. And so the difference between that, Sid, is like Twitch is like user funded. Like, you might as well not run ads on Twitch. It's so minimal. Even for like big streamers, it's kind of a joke. They still do, but it's kind of still like a joke comparatively. And so like Twitch would be like subs and bits versus like ad spend on on YouTube. I am 1 month away from earning $1,000 on YouTube. um it is funny though, because like if I go to the analytics, I can see, how do I do this? Lifetime. Whoa, you guys! Actually, my Critical Role video is my most... Never mind, it's not. Oh my gosh. This is crazy, actually. Viewing experience has been so much better on YouTube for me. Twitch really just blasts ads constantly. And the thing is, like, I don't have as much control over ads. I mean, like, I would say I have the same level of control of ads on YouTube versus Twitch. From my understanding is that, like, YouTube, there's, like, I will say, actually, on YouTube live streams, specifically, I don't really make money from ads. I don't know why that is, but, like, I look in the analytics of my YouTube, and my live streams don't make any ad money. The only time, really, they make money is, like, if somebody, like, does a super comment or something. So that is not typical. Or, sorry, so the monetization of live ads, it's complicated. It's complicated. Dear goodness. Got him. I wish when I deleted messages, it deleted it in this overlay. But we kind of just have to let it go by. It's okay, Slim. I know. This is the thing. Listen. You gotta break some eggs to make a cake. That's the phrase, right? We're sorting, Cold Battler, we're sorting through YouTube for viewers like you. I don't mind sharing this, actually. So, this is interesting. You and Sid. So Sid's on the horizontal stream and Cold Battler's on the vertical stream. Actually, I should post, if you want to be in the horizontal stream, I can send that link instead. But so this is what I was looking at. This is my all-time YouTube money. Almost $1,000. I'll celebrate when it hits $1,000. Listen, I'll take $1,000, right? But it is over a very long period of time. However, I mean, like, I've kind of started to figure it out a little bit more, right? So this is what I found interesting. My Critical Role live video made $41. I can show you that in a minute, Slim. But the YouTube video that made me the most amount of money is actually Scratch Being Immortal at almost $50. And then for live streams, I think this is donation money, but the election thoughts made $11. But this isn't I've been here since, well, yes, Slim, but it's funny because Sid is talking on that one, and then Cold Battler's on the other one. But that's okay. That's why I have the merged chat down below, and then also well, I should probably have the merged chat on this scene now. I used to have the pop-up messages, but huh. Anyways, thinking about that. So you can see September, I made just over $100. Could you imagine $1,000 in 1 month? That would be crazy. Okay, so Slim wants to see, oh, that's us right now. But Slim wants to see, the thing about this video is, Slim, is it's fairly new. It takes a very long time for the monetization to kind of kick in. I'll get there, I am hoping. It's the absolute Shartma video so far has made $3.65, which is actually pretty good. It's got a huge amount of subscribers. I've actually felt very confident about the videos that I've put out this last week on YouTube. I've actually, like, never felt so confident about them, aside from, like, my shoes video, because I just wanted to post it. I know, it's almost enough for coffee, but you can see, like, it hasn't posted the last, so it hasn't posted the last 48 hours, but you can see we got 11,000 views in the last 48 hours, so this is yet to be calculated. For reference, okay, let's go by views. The one that made me oh, it's not updating. Hold on. Okay, let's go back to date. That's weird. Okay, where is the scratch one? Hold on, it was scratch. What was the one that was the hold on, let me go back. Shorts. Scratch is immortal. Okay, I can just go here. When was it uploaded? August 25th. Okay, so it was out. So this was me revealing that Scratch was immortal. That's a little weird that I sorted it by views and it didn't show up in the top views. It's got a recent boost. That's interesting. This doesn't often happen with YouTube Shorts, I should say. Like, once it plateaus, normally it doesn't, like, keep going. Oh, hold on. There you go. So, like, once it hits this plateau, like, I'm very surprised it's taken off again. But it's made almost $50, which is kind of cool. This is, like, one of the very few YouTube Shorts that, like, I make money back off of, I would say. Like, if it takes me 10 minutes to edit, if I'm getting paid minimum wage here, a YouTube Short needs to make, like, $4 for it to be worth my time. I'm still gonna make it anyway. But most YouTube Shorts don't make $4. But we are starting, actually, to be honest, like, recently, I don't have any scheduled. I have to edit some. But a lot of these videos that I've posted very recently, I was pretty confident, like, in a lot of these, that they would actually get past about 10,000 views. Because about 10,000 views is about my average normal. Like, an average YouTube Short of mine will get probably on average there. And so if it goes past 11,000, it kind of breaks out of the algorithm a little bit more. So today's video is doing pretty good. I'm kind of bummed this video didn't do as well. YouTube killed this one, I will say. If we go into the analytics of this one, YouTube absolutely killed this one because I can't zoom in. It was, can you see in this little section here? It was like skyrocketing because the gray bar is like the predicted amount of views a video gets. And so it's like predicted. I wish I could like zoom in on the chart. So like it was like absolutely skyrocketing. It got like almost 1,000 views in an hour. It was like boom. And then YouTube was just like, nope. This was just like a video transition of my shoes. It was just like my boots. I mean, we're just yapping. We're just talking. Scratch is best boy. 300k and only, I guess it's short run time. Yeah, so that was a YouTube short. Versus, like, I will show you, like, so the one that was $50 was a YouTube short. versus like this one, it got 16,000 views. This was a Critical Role video. I should have made it 8 minutes. But this one made $41 on 16,000 views because it was like a long form video. The algorithm, yeah, I mean, we're just kind of yapping. I'm like, we're just at this point, it is 5:30. I do need to end stream fairly soon, but we're just kind of going through various like YouTube videos and stuff. This was very interesting. I almost didn't like I almost ended stream. Then I like looked at the Critical Role cast. The character art was revealed before the campaign. And so I looked at it and I reviewed it. Shorts has been pushing older content I haven't seen before from people I'm subscribed to. That's true. That does happen when you subscribe to somebody. It starts to like show you the best of that person for sure. Algorithm, the music of climate change. That's a really good joke, Slim. That's really good. But if you want to help me out, watch hold on. Where's the where is it? Also, Cold Battler and Sid, do you guys watch or play Baldur's Gate? Because that's like my main thing. That's the main thing I play. If you want to see, hold on. It's this one. Get shareable link. If you want to watch videos that help me out, I'll just send it on all platforms. It's fine. If you want to watch videos that help me out, check out this playlist. Oh yeah, you were here last year because of Baldur's Gate 3. There you go. Okay. This is my origin summary that I posted. Let's see, what does it look like when I'll close that. What does it look like when I share this? If you don't want to go back and watch all of my VODs, this is like a summary of my playthrough. And I'm pretty proud of it. There's some good memes in here. I need to get my clips for that. I play Baldur's Gate, only have 3 hours though. And rookie numbers. You gotta get those numbers out. Rookie numbers. But yeah, it would be cool. It would be crazy cool if I could hit $1,000 in 1 month. Would be insane on YouTube. If you go at Lifetime though, look at I'm almost at 6 million views, which is pretty cool. Honestly, this is a pretty promising graph, because here's the thing. I went through periods where I stopped uploading. You can see I kind of stopped uploading in here. I stopped uploading in here. And I actually took a break right here. And so this is actually a really promising graph, because it's actually climbing. And especially like this past... That's actually pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that. What does watch time look like? Okay. Subscribers, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. Cool. It was a pretty neat day when oh my god! Hi, Sassafras, welcome in! Okay, we haven't talked since the release. I want to hear your thoughts. Yeah, you got me real good. Hi, Clovercast. Hi, Carrie. Also, Sassafras, happy hype train. I saw that happening earlier when we were just yapping about there's like new emotes that you can get if you're like collaborating with somebody. And so we were looking through the channel list. How was your stream? You were baking, right? Was rating in from streaming. I love that chat message. They were recently playing. Love that. Yeah, you did spook me real good. Sassafras, welcome in. Thoughts, opinions about the new album? I will be vulnerable and I'll go first. It's not my favorite album. Don't get me wrong. But I do like it. It grows on you. I didn't dislike it when I first heard it, but it is growing on me. And I don't people are making fun of her for being the millennial that she is. So that's what I feel. Demi Lovato's new album is the most exciting this year to me. So that's what I feel. I feel the same. Like, I'm like, yeah, here's the thing. Like, she's gonna be the millennial pause. Like, she is who she is. She's gonna make what she wants to make. I thought like Father Figure was hilarious because like I couldn't believe that she would say something like that in a song, which is like I don't know. I think it's fun. And honestly, Opalite, I love it. I love it. But I feel like the fact I did feel a little bit misled that like she herself, I believe, on the podcast called it like a mix of like tortured poets writing with 1989. And it was more Midnights than it was 1989. But anyways, you know what? I haven't listened to Demi Lovato's new album. I should. I totally should. The concept of the album need a bit more honing in, and can I like I feel like it's kind of not obvious. Like cuz she did it all on tour. I feel like she was tired. You know? Tired, a bit tired, exactly. Like her nitpickiness wasn't there. But all that being said is I don't dislike it. But I'm like the haters gonna hate. But yeah, I agree. I think the concept needed a little bit more honing in. I mean, I feel like the first 4 songs are tight because people say the first 3 songs are tight. I love Father Figure. I'm sorry. I think it's phenomenal. The key change in Father Figure I ascend every time. I ascend every time. And then I skip the rest and then I listen to Life of a Showgirl. It's not that bad. Yeah, it felt like this is good enough. It needs to be this. People are saying like they don't like Father Figure because she says my dick's bigger. And I'm like, it's hilarious. Like I think that's great. So, but like literally, like the first 4 songs and the last one, that's what I listened to. Um I did love in her interview, like, you know how she did the interview for each one? She's like, yeah, wood is about being superstitious. It's like, girl, it's about getting that redwood tree. But yeah, I'm glad we're in agreement. I did actually get the cardigan. Hold on, I'll go get it. Honestly, that's the thing. This is good enough. It's valid for someone who's been working nonstop. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, it's perfectly valid, but and it's kind of crazy that people are, I don't know. I will be listening to roughly half the album long term. I feel like, what do you think the next single should be, Sassafras? People are saying like get a Sabrina Carpenter in a music video for Life of a Showgirl. I'd love to see Opalite. Um, wish list. Hold on, where is my? I did rank it. I need to do a second ranking. I do a first ranking of the album when I first listened to it, and then I do a second ranking. I haven't done my second ranking yet, which I think I'm ready to. I have it on my phone, but I need to get it to my computer. Hold on. I want to show you the cardigan. Oh! I actually really like it. It's not like bright orange, it's actually like a burnt orange. Another tier list. Um, but can I tell you a secret? Hold on, I'm not gonna put it on in front of definitely not putting it on in front of YouTube. That would be weird. This is like more Twitch content. So this is the cardigan. Ta-da. Terra stream, yes, Cold Battler. um, this is the first time she's offered youth sizes. Well, I mean, we met in person, and you just know how tall I am, right, Sassafras? You know how tall I am. And so, this is the youth size small medium. I didn't even get the medium large. Any singles? I know, people were wanting her to do singles beforehand, but I think she was just not having it. Not having it. I love it. And I got the youth size. I'm not posting a TikTok about it because I'm gatekeeping this. If she releases more cardigans in the future, I want the youth sizes. What happened was we were told folklore. Oh, it was folklore, not tortured poets. Folklore lyrics, 1989 production, which are two of the highest regarded albums for sure. So people, well, I mean, like, they did that themselves, and then they didn't deliver fully. They delivered like 70% of both. Well, I have it on YouTube, but the thing I don't want is to post it on TikTok. I am gatekeeping it because this would blow up on TikTok that, like, this is what a youth small medium looks like because she's notorious. Okay, well, let me show you a small. Let me show you her other cardigan. Quick change, chair stream. This is the one that I've been wearing on stream. And I realize it's supposed to be like an oversized cardigan. But there's such thing as an oversized. Chair stream, let's go. This is the small look. Like, it's not okay, fine, you can have the chair back. But like the other one, this is her small. Right? This is just like, I don't know. It's too, like, I like oversized, but this is too oversized. Gotta get ready, but yes, absolutely lovely Yappin Taylor. So this is what I've been wearing, but I've been like wearing it around my arms. But I love the youth size, and I hope she does it in the future. But I don't. That's why I don't wear it like. I think it looks. Listen, it's just kind of like the aesthetic of wearing it like this. I think it's better. Anyways, always happy to Yap Taylor. Hopefully you had a fun stream. I'm so tall. I have photo proof that I'm almost as tall as Sassafras. I have photo proof of that. As well as Rob Cleverpig. I'm almost as tall as Rob too. So tall. Okay, you little hooligans. Stop. My phone activated. I wish I could turn off like the AI thing on my phone. Ugh. Hate it. Hate it. All right, you little hooligans. It's about that time. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for rating in. I do apologize. I am getting towards the end. But hey, we had a couple I don't want to call you normies. In the context of YouTube, we got some normies on YouTube, and that's connotation positive. YouTube signing out. Listen, we're gonna be ending stream here. I will be streaming on Wednesday. We'll go back to some Baldur's Gate. But I am pleasantly surprised by this Yapathon. Listen, in this context, it's good. Let's find someone to raid out to. Is my roommate streaming? No. I don't like the, I feel like they fucked up the, sorry, YouTube hates swearing. YouTube moderation hates swearing. But, I feel like they messed up the algorithm of, like, who's recommended to you. Because, like, sometimes, like, I'll be looking for somebody streaming, and it's, like, one of my favorite streamers, like, Snow White Dahlia, and they'll be close to the bottom, and I'll be like, there's, like, people at the top of the recommendation. It says, like, you know, you can sort YouTube by recommended for you. Yeah, Christian Minecraft server? Yeah, I know, right? Who's this person? Playing Cult of the Lamb? Hmm. I don't know why my phone's blowing up. Why is my phone blowing up? You guys want to go see a cat? Oh, wait. I feel like I remember this streamer. I don't know if that's racist. Would that be userist? I am userist. For sure. I think I'm just gonna end stream today. Or like we were talking about yeah, someone new. I've known them for a while. They're fun. I'm playing a way out. I'm not sure what a way out is, but send over the username. Yeah, let's. I always trust your recommendation. What we were talking about different suffixes, or because like phobia is fear. We were talking about being hateful towards. It was miss, right? That's the username? Ectobiolobutt. Oh my god. They're allowed to have butt in their username? Instantly great. Let me just look up their Twitch username. That's so funny. Oh, they're streaming together. So, this'll count towards your emotes if you need. Ecto is lovely. Very funny too. I can't believe they're allowed to have butt in their username. Let's head on over there. I don't know what A Way Out is, but they're co-streaming. I think it's like... I'm not sure. I've never seen this game before. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to the YouTube streams. Thanks for hanging out on YouTube Vertical. Sid, thanks for chilling. And Yappin, we'll be back with some Baldur's Gate on Wednesday. We're saying bye. We didn't talk about Pierre Polyev, and I think that's probably better. That's probably for the best. Maybe we can talk about it on Wednesday. Who knows? Yes, Gus, thank you for the reminder. Okay, so goodbye to Sid on the horizontal stream. It's a personal goodbye. And goodbye to... Wait. Cold Battler, you got moderated for review. That's because people who come here are weird and disgusting. I'll permit that. I'll permit it. But Cold Battler, you get a personalized goodbye. Goodbye to the vertical stream, and specifically Cold Battler. Good night. So that's the